Okay, I'm going to explain in this video why I'm against open carry, and I know I'm going to get death threats. Okay, what you see right now, I'm standing far back so you can see it, is the definition of open carry. Okay, what you see right now is the definition of concealed carry. Voila. Okay, plain and simple definition. Now, some of the reasons I'm going to give are kind of crazy, and some of them are really far out there, but some of them are also a little more logical. Now, the more logical theory, if a guy wants to commit a crime, maybe it's a mass murder, and he walks into a room and he sees 24 guys packing heat out in the open, he's probably going to walk away. But if he sees one guy open carrying, he's going for that guy first. Especially if he's some suicidal maniac on a mission of, okay? He's going for that guy first. Okay? That's the more logical thing. But you will make yourself a target. That target could be to have the gun taken from you or to be killed over it. Yeah. You think, oh, come on. But you never know who you're going to be facing up against. You never know when that nut job who's having a psycho fucking rant is going to come in and kill everybody. At least if your gun is concealed, you're less obvious, and at least you might have a chance to unholster and fight back. But if he sees you with the gun walking around with it, he's going to go right for you. Think about tactical training. Where you're a police officer or a soldier, they tell you to kill the most dangerous guy first. Well, if you're a lunatic, you're going to use that same exact logic against good people. Kill the most dangerous guy first. And the most dangerous guy first is the guy with the freaking gun out in the open. Now, other people get really out of fucking control with it. They carry shotguns, rifles. Okay, I mean, they really get out in the fucking open with it. Now, carrying a handgun in a holster attached to your body versus carrying a long gun on a sling around your body, throughout the day as you're doing this, bending over to tie your shoelace, reaching to get a can of corn off the shelf, okay, looking down this way, looking down that way, okay, aren't you going to be swinging and knocking into shit, depending on how your swing is, depending on how tight your body is with it? Aren't you going to be knocking into shit? And some guys carry like the Swiss, but they have the magazine empty. Okay, they have the mag open. Other Israelis do that too. They have the mag well empty, and God forbid something happens, they whip the mag in real fast. Okay? The issue is this. What's faster? Taking a loaded handgun out of the holster or loading a rifle on a sling? Okay? But they really bump into shit. I mean, is it possible for you to bump into shit? Especially if you're not paying attention where you're going, like, ah, fuck, I gotta get my wife and then my kid a soccer practice. Okay, aren't you gonna bump into things? On top of that, from a non-gun owners in public perspective, you're gonna be you're gonna turn a lot more heads walking around with the friggin' 20-inch AR style rifle with a friggin' 100-round drum mag on over your shoulder, or with the AK with some 30-round magazines in a pouch, okay, or the battle vest. You know, you're gonna look a lot more shit than if you had just a regular guy with khakis and a nice shirt and a nice gun and a nice holster just walking around, minding his own business. Might be a detective for anyone. They might say, that's probably a detective. Might be a cop, you know, he's a cop. Okay? But, you know, with the fucking Jagunda gear on, you're gonna be intimidating people. Probably. I mean, I don't know. Would I be intimidated? I don't know. See, I was in New York City last year. No, year before that. And I saw some ESU officers on, I think it was 7th Avenue. I was headed for them, believe it or not, And they had the full auto M16s out. And that intimidated me. Because where I come from, the cop keeps the rifle in the trunk. And the cop only takes the rifle out of the trunk when the shit hits the fan. And in New York City, you haven't been able to own a semi-automatic AR rifle since 1991. That's how long their ban's been in effect. And you got a full auto M16. It can be very intimidating. Okay? And that's leading me into my little more far-fetched scenario. There are people that don't know you have a right to own a gun. I don't know what high school they went to, but they don't know you have a right to own a gun. And I've met these people. They say, you have a gun? What's your reason for it? Like, what reason did you give the government to get permission to get a gun? None. Example, several years ago, Pete, I forget what video it was, but it was at least 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. Pete was talking about an incident. He's at his desk talking, and he has an incident happen a few days earlier. Pete is out. He goes to an FFL and picks up from some bricks of 22. Like a little, you know the hard plastic cases that CCI? Yeah. He puts a couple of those in his bag, I think his backpack, and he walks to another store with it. And while he's in the store, the backpack opens and the little 22 cases come out. They don't burst open, they just come out and fall on the floor, and he picked them up and put them away. 2 young women were there. And they literally screamed at the top of their lungs, "Ah, bullets!" And that might be pretty fucking funny 5 years later, but they probably didn't know Pete had a right to own a gun. And they probably didn't know Pete had just gone to the gun shop. Okay? They probably thought in their mind that Pete was a fucking mass murderer. Yeah. Imagine Pete being a fucking mass murderer. The only time Pete will kill us when they're hogging the friggin' the only time Pete will kill anybody is if they're hogging the all-you-can-eat buffet. Anyway, that was pretty funny now, but it could have been pretty scary at the time. Okay, and there are people that honestly don't know you have the right to own a fucking gun, let alone open carry a fucking AK I mean, seriously. Okay, and those people have cell phones, and those people know what 911 is. And remember I said your perception is reality? It's real if it's real in your mind. Okay, so they don't know you have a right to own a gun. They don't. And they see you with an AR, an AK, or even a friggin' 1911 with a 10-round mag. Okay? They might get on the phone, dial 911, and say to the police, there is a fucking mass murder gonna happen right now. And the dispatcher might be smart and say, well, wait a minute. We have open carry in this state. And are you sure they're really gonna commit a mass murder? Are you sure they're not just open carrying? Yes, I'm sure. Come right now. Okay, guess what? Police will still respond to that. So you might be walking around the mall with your fucking latte in your hand, doing this, doing that, minding your own business, not bothering anybody at all. And you got an open gun on you. And the cops are coming because some idiot called and told them there was gonna be a mass murder. And the cops are looking for you. They're looking for whatever you're wearing. You know, white man, Yankee cap, green sweater, tan pants, okay? Brown eyes, big mouth, hasn't shaved in a month. Okay, they're looking for you. And the cops might be like, wait a minute. When they get to them, they might be like, wait a minute. That guy's walking around with a latte in his hand, got shot baby in his hand. Maybe he's just open carrying. Or they might get a little carried away with it. Okay? And then there's another case where you might have someone that knows open carry is legal, but they're anti-gun. And because they're anti-gun, and because they know open carry is legal, and even if they think you're totally normal, not bothering anybody at all, they're gonna call 911 to bring attention to you, even though they know you're not doing anything wrong legally. They might call 911 just to make a stink. And they've had their Moms Demand Action crowd has said, if you catch a guy with a gun, if he's open carry, if you have a guy with a gun in public, immediately leave. Walk out. Don't pay for your dinner at the restaurant. Don't check. Just walk right out. So you're sitting at a restaurant, having a meal. You've ordered the meal already. You've cost the restaurant $200. The guy walks in. He has a holstered gun. Get up and walk right out without paying. Yeah, break the law. I know, but they will make a stink about it. And if the gun is kept out of sight, there is no stink. Now, there was another case that I think I mentioned. There was a man in Florida. And I know a little bit more about the case now than I did when it first happened. He got out of his car. He had his gun in the holster. And he got out of the car in like a parking lot of one of those big stores, like a department store or a supermarket or a big store. He's in the big parking lot. Takes his gun in the holster. He gets out of the car. He fixes it to the belt. Puts the concealed covering over it. A gun control advocate sees him. And this is a 65 plus year old man. And yes, he's black. And yes, the gun control advocate was white. Yeah. It wasn't racism because the black guy was the gun owner. If the black guy is the gun control advocate and the white guy is the gun owner, then it's racist. But this guy walks into the store and the white guy follows him. Doesn't call the police, doesn't call the manager, doesn't call security, he just follows him. Okay? And he grabs the old man by the throat, wrestles him to the ground and starts punching him. Now, grabbing the throat is deadly force. If the black man whipped out, I don't know his name, I'm sorry, I don't know his name. If the black man had whipped out his gun and shot his assailant, he would have been justified. Because when someone is attacking your throat, okay, you can automatically assume that that is a deadly threat against your life. They're attacking your throat to kill you. Because if I attack, if I grab you really hard by the throat, I can break, what is it, your clavicle? I'm not a nurse, what is it, your clavicle here? I can break some of these things in here. I can pinch you off your airway. I can really fuck you up. And if I take you in a certain area and bring you down, I can actually break your neck. Okay? So this guy justified the black guy killing him. And obviously someone, I don't know if managers or security or other people, someone got their head together and pulled the guy off and the guy was charged with assault. But there are people that are out of their fucking minds. And you had to hear Shannon Watts, that fucking cunt, and always that asshole, like, he was doing the right thing, he was doing the right thing, okay. Imagine if, I'm an NRA life member and I'm a white man, okay. Imagine if I beat the shit out of a black guy. I said, well, you know what? Black people, most of them are criminals. That's a black guy. I assume he's a criminal. I better just go and grab him right now. And I grab a black guy because he looks like a criminal. He's wearing baggy pants. He's got a do-rag. He looks like a criminal. And I grab this black guy, throw him on the ground, and start punching him in the face and attacking his throat. Is Shannon Watts and Michael Bloomberg and all the other fucking assholes, are they gonna come out and say Vinny did the right thing? No. You've got a gun, therefore you must be a criminal. You have black skin, therefore you must be a criminal. It's the same kind of racism. It's racism, okay? So, it causes a lot of problems. And I know people are passionate about it. I know people buy friggin' $400 elegant handcrafted holsters to carry in the open carry state. I understand a lot of guys are passionate about it. But I'd rather just be cool and slide under the radar and be passionate. That's just my opinion. Okay? And my opinion is not fact. You're entitled to your own opinion. I'm just giving you mine. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to the range now. I wish I had my Glock in a while. Okay, guys, take care. Thank you.